really struck a nerve with some of the drivers who watched one of my latest videos about truck drivers who stay in the center lane and don't let anybody, they don't move over to the right when they're supposed to, when they're not even doing the posted speed limit, and they've got trucks and cars passing them on both sides. They'll just stay there in the center lane. And many people bring up different scenarios. Why bring up different scenarios? I'm telling you, if the speed limit's 75, you get the fuck out of the center lane. You're being a dick and you only care about yourself. You don't give a fuck about anybody else. That's the problem. You're all about you. And, some guys just don't give that. Some of them are like, yeah, that's right, it is all about me. Somebody will teach you a lesson one day, I guarantee it. And those drivers, those center lane hogging motherfuckers, they're the same ones who haul ass in the truck stop parking lots. Or when you get into say like a 55 mile an hour zone. Back there I was in Omaha and I had passed this truck earlier. Well, the speed limit gets down to 55. So I'm doing 55. That guy comes barreling past me. Now he's doing 65. I know because I passed him earlier and I was a little over 65. But he comes barreling through there in that 55 mile an hour zone just to have me pass him again. And you know what the worst part is? Those fucking drivers that do that shit when you're on, you're not on an interstate. Say you're cruising down a 2-lane road and, one going this way, one going that way, right? And, you get into a small town that has 2 lanes for the direction of travel, you know what I mean? But as soon as you get out of that town, it closes back to, 1 lane direction of travel, right? And then this be like Texas, say like 54 in Texas, the speed limit is 75 miles an hour. So when you got the opportunity, you want to go. But then you come to a small town, even if it isn't 75, it's whatever, but you come to a small town, you got to slow down to like 35. And trust me, you better slow down to 35 if that's the posted speed limit. Because them cops will fuck with you. They will get you. Plus, there's a reason for it being posted 35. You might have little kids out there or something. Anyway, but here comes that motherfucking super trucker who can't go past 65. And I'm not giving them shit because they're governed. I mean, that's a card you dealt. You go to work for somebody, they govern your truck. You gotta do what you gotta do. But you're being a fucking asshole when you get passed on the 1 lane and come into that town, speed limit's 35, and you're barreling through there at 55, jump in front of 2 or 3 trucks, and then get back on that faster speed limit on a 1 lane. And now you're doing 63 miles an hour in a 75 mile per hour zone, and there's no opportunity to get the fuck around you. I hate you. You are an asshole. I remember one time, years back, I was on that road, and I mean, there was traffic. We call it the Yellow Brick Road, right? Because it goes through Liberal, Kansas, which is, I guess that's where the story for, Wizard of Oz comes from, or maybe the guy who wrote the book. I honestly don't even know. I know there's like a little museum or some kind of shit, I don't know, but there's shit all about Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz there in Liberal, Kansas. So we call it the Yellow Brick Road. Anyway, let me get to the point. I was going through there one day, somewhere along Highway 54, and traffic was so backed up. I mean, and someone got on the radio and starts, cussing this guy out. It's a big truck in the front. And I remember speed limit was 65, but this asshole was doing 55. Someone got on the radio and says, man, come on, man, the speed limit's 65. Look how much far back you have traffic. That guy had the nerve to get on the radio. Well, just because the speed limit's 65 don't mean I gotta do 65. That tells me it gives them a sense of power. Like, aha, motherfuckers. I'm the motherfucker in charge right now. You can't go any faster than me. You ain't gonna be able to pass me, because I mean, you'll have traffic. It's like traffic isn't real thick through there, but it's just enough to where when there's an opportunity to pass, when you get in a passing zone, well, you've got traffic coming at you. It's always like that. Anyway, those same guys that hog that center lane when they know they can get over, when it's safe to be over, and just stay there, they're the same ones that fucking go flying through the truck stop parking lot. Bitch, stay in your lane. The same ones who haul ass in the truck stop parking lot and fucking fly through those slow speed limit zones. You got the same mentality. It's all about you. You want to get ahead of everybody else. Fuck. And you're a dick to everybody else. It's like, I gotta get in front of them. Gotta get in front of them. And then when you're in front of them, you laugh about it. Ha ha ha. I can only go this fast, so now you can only go this fast. Admit it. That's their line of thinking.